Are you the one they try to imitate? Huh? Huh? Are you the one they try to imitate? Huh? I've been the one. Ooh, wake that ass up, baby. Happy New Year, y'all. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell back again with another episode of New Year. Wait, New Year's? It's gonna be a new year. It's gonna be a new year. A New Year special? Nah, this ain't no special. We gonna be here Monday through Friday. All right, what up, y'all? Welcome back to Wake That Ass Up, where we bring you sports, news, entertainment, and life. All right, life is definitely gonna be life in this year for a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people understand how much life about to be lifing for you this year. But this year, life gonna be going up to the utmost level it can go to. And specifically in regards to being aggressive and trying to get what you want, or maybe prevent other people from taking what you have. So we gonna talk about life in terms of my 2026 outlook, what I think is going to transpire. We gonna get into Trump and what went down in Venezuela with them capturing their president, which is just crazy. Just went up in there and took their president and his wife, took both of them. After Trump don't care, he just took both of them. Oh man, that's crazy. We're gonna get into what's going on in Minnesota with all this damn fraud. Man, tax season is here, but I don't know who paying taxes because after, man, listen, billions of dollars in just one state of fraud in just one department, not like a bunch of different departments, but just one section of the government that we're all paying taxes for, that's supposed to be funding and helping people in our community, but in reality, all that money's going to different groups around the world. It is crazy. And then we'll get into some sports as well. If you're new to the channel, if you're new here, my name is Leroy Mitchell, and we do not have a chat, okay? I don't believe in the chat no more. I used to believe in the chat, but I don't believe in the chat. I got a bunch of information about how the bots work, and they're saying that over 50% of the traffic on the internet is bots. It's not even people. And then the other half of the people, maybe 40% of those people, don't really care about what you are actually speaking about. They just care about the negativity and the drama, which is cool. We all about negativity and drama if you really want to squabble up, you know what I'm saying? But for me, what I like to do, I'm not here to just have conversations with, random people or random robots that I've never met. It doesn't even make sense to me. I'm here to get my point across. If you want to listen, you can listen. If you want to get off, you can get off. It's up to you. That's really not my that's really not up to me, So I'm just letting you know right now, there ain't never gonna be a chat again. Sorry. You can comment, I will comment back, I will respond, I will do all that. Anything past that, meet me in real life. I will be hosting real life, actual, podcasts and wake the ass up morning shows and things like that, where I want to bring in real people and we have real conversations. I'll also have live check-ins where if you want to then maybe check in with me and we can actually do this together and we can debate and we can talk. I'm cool doing that. Other than that, I'm not having useless conversations about things that don't really matter when we really need to talk about what's going on. Okay? That's just what it's about. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into the Trump stuff right away. Let's just go and get into it. Because my boy just went straight up in Venezuela on some damn CIA Jason Bourne movie shit and just straight up took their damn president. I couldn't believe that shit. That was crazy to me. So we going to see what's popping. We going to see what's popping. Wait, oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. Oh, my bad, y'all, my bad. That's the wrong one. That's not what I want. I want this one. Here we go, Trump.
Very much. This is big stuff. And we appreciate you being here.
What y'all think about Trump going into Venezuela and straight up taking a president and over all their oil?
And early today, at my direction,
leave a comment. Drop a comment.
The United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela. Overwhelming American military power, air, land, and sea, was used to launch a spectacular assault. And it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II.
Hey, he making bold claims. He says since World War II.
Military fortress in the heart of Caracas to bring outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro to justice. This was one of the most stunning, effective, and powerful displays of American military might and competence in American history. And if you think about it, we've done some other good ones like the attack on Soleimani, the attack on al-Baghdadi, and the obliteration and decimation of the Iran nuclear sites just recently in an operation known as Midnight Hammer. All perfectly executed and done. No nation in the world could achieve what America achieved yesterday, or frankly, in just a short period of time. All Venezuelan military capacities were rendered powerless as the men and women of our military, working with U.S. law enforcement, successfully captured Maduro in the dead of night. It was dark.
Of course it was dark. You said dead of night.
Were largely turned off due to a certain expertise that we have. It was dark and it was deadly.
They got EMPs.
But captured along with his wife.
They have alien technology they're using.
Flores, both of whom now face American justice. Maduro and Flores have been indicted in the Southern District of New York. It's Jay Clayton, for their campaign of deadly narco-terrorism against the United States and its citizens. I want to thank the men and women of our military who achieved such an extraordinary success overnight with breathtaking speed, power, precision, and competence. You rarely see anything like it. You've seen some raids in this country that didn't go so well. They were an embarrassment. If you look back to Afghanistan, or if you look back to the Jimmy Carter days, they were different days. We're a respected country again, like never before. These highly trained warriors operating in collaboration with U.S. law enforcement caught them in a...
He acting like Venezuela had a chance.
They knew we had many ships out in the sea, just sort of waiting. They knew we were coming. So they were in what's called a ready position. But they were completely overwhelmed and very quickly incapacitated. If you would have seen what I saw last night, you would have been very impressed. I'm not sure that you'll ever get to see it, but...
Listen, he's talking about Venezuela, okay? I'm not sure if any of you have ever heard of Venezuela being some mighty powerhouse in terms of military ever in their history, but I have not ever. They have allies, Russia and China, who got powerful militaries, but they are not about to just jump into this. So he acting like this was some hard thing to execute in terms of one power versus another. Like, no, this is literally was David versus Goliath. Like, and David wasn't winning with that rock. I'm just not this time.
It was an incredible thing to see. Not a single American service member was killed, and not a single piece of American equipment was lost. We had many
Yeah,
helicopters, many
that was
planes,
easy work.
many people involved in that fight. But think of that, not one piece of military equipment was lost, not one service member was, more importantly, killed. The United States military is the strongest and most fearsome military on the planet by far.
Yeah, we spend $1 trillion a year on it.
And skills our enemies can scarcely begin to imagine. We have the best equipment anywhere in the world. There's no equipment like what we have, and you see that even if you just look at the boats. We've knocked out 97% of the drugs coming in by sea. 90%. Each boat kills on average 25,000 people. We knocked out 97%.
So if you don't know, drugs have been flowing into America since who knows, forever, and they come from a lot of different places. But Venezuela is I guess, a hub in which they come through like crazy, and I guess that is the reasoning why Trump got court orders supposedly to go in and just snatch up Maduro and his wife. Supposedly, I have no idea. Also, on the other hand, they are Venezuela, Maduro. They had control over a bunch of oil that was being exported to like Russia and China and things like that. Now the U.S. controls that, which for me is probably the main reason why they want to go in and to seize that area, seize control of that area. And Maduro just made it easy, being a dictator who was trafficking drugs into the United States. So the whole story like adds up, but in reality, if you look between everything, it's really about the oil at the end of the day, and Russia and China, and probably trying to create some sort of stronghold that benefits the U.S. In my opinion, it's really about the oil. It really ain't about shit else. I mean, at the end of the day.
And those drugs mostly come from a place called Venezuela. We're going to run the country until such time.
He said we gonna run the country.
Safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with.
Okay, he said we gonna run the country until we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition to somebody else within that country, some other political figure. What that means is, until we decide we either don't want to continue to make more money off this oil, or we decide this doesn't benefit us anymore, we'll then put someone in power to run this place. But it'll still be ours because we're going to appoint the person who's in power. So it's never going back to anybody else. It's always going to be America's. So this is just a game of power. The world is transitioning very swiftly into Game of fucking Thrones. Okay? Like, there's not going to be this, we're going to have a diplomatic talk and all these or all these speeches about this and that and debates and all this media. Nah, that shit dead. Okay? Like, superpowers, big companies, individuals, people are about to start being very aggressive and literally take what they want. And Trump is kind of leading the way in that regard. He's been pretty much taking what he wants for the most part since he's been in office, and this is just like the culmination of that. Like, to go into Venezuela, snatch up their president, okay, and then take over that country and its oil deposits and everything else until Trump and America decides fit. I mean, what's That's taking you just that's how can you be any more aggressive than that? You didn't ask permission from NATO. You didn't ask permission from Congress, really. He said they got some court orders, but who knows? We ain't never gonna see him. Okay, there you go. If you if you believe that things are gonna be handled peacefully moving forward, they are not in any department. In any department, any. Let's see. We're gonna give about a couple more minutes to Trump. Then we're gonna switch on to this Somalia damn